We've waited this long for Nightmare on Elm Street to finally get to 4K. Is this the best we really get, though? In today's physical media news topic video, we discuss the details to A Nightmare on Elm Street finally getting to 4K, but we have to have a massive rant on why we deserve a little bit better, or maybe a lot, and ultimately discuss if you should be picking this one up. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and want to be a part of saving physical media, go ahead and make sure you slash that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And leave in the comments below, what is your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? All right, so cutting into the news and details here that we have so far with these releases, or at least what I know so far, we have this amazing horror slasher movie that just launched a fantastic franchise, and this movie started in 1984, finally getting to 4K. Yes, we've been waiting so long to get the ultra high definition. I mean, come on, we had Halloween get the 4K, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and so many other horror movies, but not Nightmare on Elm Street until now. But maybe they were waiting for the anniversary. It is the 40-year anniversary. Can you believe that? 40 years since that movie was released. That's pretty amazing. We're going to get this one, though, on October 1st, 2024. And there's different editions you can go for. So we'll briefly go over your options here. Amazon, you can definitely get a steelbook now. Blu-ray.com was listing this one at $34.99, but when I just double checked here today, it was showing $36.49. So not sure why the couple dollar difference there. A little hefty for a steelbook, if you ask me. I would love this one to be like $29.99. I think the Ring 4K steelbook's going to be at that $30 price range. So they're just charging a premium because it's Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. And then if you don't want that one, you just want to go with a slipcover to save yourself some money, or you think you're going to save a little bit here, you're actually only saving a few bucks. The slipcover is $33.99. Okay, so that's the price difference, only a few bucks there. So I mean, if I was gonna get it day one between the two, probably go with the steelbook, right? Plus, the slipcover artwork is just awful, in my opinion. I really don't like it. Just doesn't look right. You have Freddy Krueger on there, but that's not the one from the original Nightmare on Elm Street. That one looks a little bit different. This is from the later Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and so that just doesn't line up exactly with what you're releasing. So a little bit of false advertisement there, right? At least I would think so. And then you just got to kind of blend it into the background with the red and just, I don't know, it just doesn't really pop to me. It just kind of all flows together, but not in a great way. So, just don't love it. I want a little bit more exciting to kind of scream off the front cover there. The steelbook's a little bit better, but still not perfect. It kind of feels almost like a VHS feel. You do have, of course, Freddy Krueger there on the inside, right? You got his kind of iconic scene there. You can see him standing, of course. You got the slash there on the front. You have him kind of peeking through the hole in the back. So it's okay. I'm not going to say it's the worst still like I've ever seen. I've seen worse, but I've also seen a lot better. So it's not great. It's mid at best. And like I said, I thought the slip was pretty terrible. So, yeah, could have had some better options there, but we'll rant on that in a little bit. We have also, I believe, an Ultimate Collection you can get. I think you can get this from different sites out there that ship overseas titles like Orbit DVD, get an Ultimate Collector's Edition. You get poster, art cards, booklet, trivia pack. I don't know what the trivia pack is, but that sounds cool. It's supposed to be interactive. I love some good trivia, so that sounds like it could be some fun, maybe, right? But yeah, it's important to know this is the first time this movie has gotten to 4K. That's why collectors are initially so excited. They've been waiting for this one a long time. It's one movie, but there's two different cuts here. You get a theatrical and unrated edition, so I'm happy they're both there, and both believe viewable in 4K ultra high definition, so that's nice. You don't have to switch over to a Blu-ray for the other one. At least that's what I initially know right now, unless something changes or I misunderstood the details. But yeah, I mean, that's the basic information here. You're not really getting any new, many new special features, I have to say. You get a lot of the stuff ported over from the Blu ray. So I don't even know if there's any new bonuses here. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate with that. But those are the basic details. Let's get into now that massive rant because yeah, we gotta talk about some issues here because I really like Nightmare on Elm Street. I won't say it's my favorite slasher franchise of all time because I actually do like Halloween probably the best, but Nightmare on Elm Street is probably right behind. I still really enjoy a lot of the movies there. I'm even a sucker for the remake. I know a lot of people hate that one. I enjoy it well enough. So yeah, I love the Friday the 13th franchise, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are like my top three there. Then of course you can throw in the Chucky stuff and round out a top five maybe with Texas Chainsaw Massacre there. But yes, Nightmare on Elm Street is definitely one of the big slasher franchises. So happy to see it finally get the 4K treatment. But I wish we just got something better here because come on, does anybody think this artwork looks great? Some people think it looks okay, some people thinks it looks terrible. I think, like I said, the steelbook is okay, could have been a lot better. I think the slipcover is pretty awful. Is it the worst slipcover I've ever seen? There's been some bad horror slipcovers out there, like the Exorcist one. Oh my gosh, that one is really terrible, right? But why are they doing that to this amazing horror franchise here? Why didn't they get better artwork? Artwork is important for collectors because collectors want to see something nice on the spine, and then when they pull it off the shelf before they plug in the disc. Yeah, the disc is the most important part, the movie is the most important part, but a big part of the collecting is the artwork as well. And then also, what do you get on the disc? Are you getting a ton of new special features, which I don't believe you are here? And what are you really paying for? I mean, they're pretty high prices. They're not cheap, right? It's not like a $20 steelbook or $25 steelbook. I mean, oh my gosh, above $35 for that sucker. It's just a hefty price to really not get much new. Unless, I mean, if you get the Ultimate Edition, you get some goodies in with that, but then you have to go through different websites to get that one. It's a little bit more of a hassle, more expensive, of course, and all of that. So you're really only paying most of the high price here for that 4K treatment. And we don't know if the 4K treatment's going to be any good. Maybe it's going to be amazing because this movie I think could look really good in 4K. I mean, horror movies from the 80s often look really sharp and clean and pop in ultra high definition. I don't know if they're adding, HDR, Dolby Vision, what they're really doing with the 4K treatment here, but it could look great. But even if it looks great, do I really just want to pay that high of a price for only that? I would love more added in here as a collector. Honestly, I would have preferred this to go to a boutique label so they could do a better treatment like Scream Factory. Oh, Scream Factory did a wonderful job with that Friday the 13th Blu-ray box set. Oh, that artwork was gorgeous. Some of the best artwork I've ever seen in my life. Imagine if they got the licensing rights to do Nightmare on Elm Street franchise and they did it all 4Ks and you had beautiful artwork on a whole box set. Oh my gosh, that would sell so much. That would be a no-brainer right there because it would just be a better treatment overall because the art is important, of course, to collecting. So yeah, this could have been a lot better and it makes me mad that we had to wait so long too, and then we're not getting the best of the best here. So that just gets me frustrated and it made me have a little bit of a rant there because they should have hit this one out of the park, but shame on them for not, putting in all the extra amazingness we totally deserve as horror fans out there. But let's get into talking about what should you do now? Should you be ordering this one day one? Should you wait a little bit? I mean, it's all going to be up to you, of course. You obviously make the final decision. It's your money. Spend it how you want. If you're super excited for this movie and you just care about the 4K disc, you've been waiting for this one the longest time. It's one of your favorite movies. Then yeah, go for it. Why not pre-order it? I'll definitely leave the Amazon affiliate link in the description below for the steelbook and slipcover. So yeah, you want to support the channel that way? Pre-order it through the link, and that's awesome. But for me personally, I'm probably gonna wait quite some time on this one because I don't love the artwork here for either the steelbook or the slipcover. So if I miss out on getting the limited edition steelbook, which how limited is it? I think they will probably reprint it eventually. Yeah, so it's okay. If I do miss out, I miss out on it, even though it's limited. That's okay. The artwork isn't amazing. And then the slipcover, like I said, I think the artwork's pretty bad on that. So I really don't need to pay 33 bucks for that day one. I will wait till it gets discounted because I'm sure it will get a discount eventually. Maybe it'll take 6 months or a year. But I'm sure it will get a discount eventually. I mean, Friday the 13th 4K. I think I got that on a Prime Day for like under 13 bucks. Wow, that was awesome. So I was happy to pick up the 4K of that one when it got to a cheaper price, and it still came with the slipcover. So yeah, I can wait on Nightmare on Elm Street, even though, like I said, I do love this franchise, but it's not like my favorite movie of all time. So yeah, I can wait a little bit on this one. I don't personally have to pre-order it here, but yeah, once again, if you want to go for it day one, put the pre-order in, and that is awesome. But those are just kind of my quick thoughts on all of this and the details, and just to give you another perspective on Nightmare on Elm Street finally getting to a 4K. You guys are gonna have to now let me know in the comments down below. Are you picking this one up on 4K day one? Are you skipping it? Are you sticking with the Blu-rays? I have a Blu-ray box set myself, so I can kind of hold over with that one a little bit. But you guys let me know. Let's have those fun movie conversations down below. If you haven't already, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way, you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. Have a great day watching the movies. Of course, you'll love this physical media topic. Mega slash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my Mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.